Wonder Women of the world, good morning. This is Ilona Budapesti, Chief Storyteller of 1 Million Women to Tech, broadcasting to you live from Oxford, UK. Let's get started. I have the September 21st community update for you. And afterwards, at the very end, we'll make the hackathon announcement. And I'll be happy to answer any questions. Please prepare the questions from the community if possible in the chat box, and I'll do my best to answer. Also, I would like to invite all the volunteers, and especially the leaders, Ola and Vanessa, Alexandra Matlashevska and Vanessa Dunford, to come and join me next week to deliver the weekly community update. So keep an eye out. This week, during week 10, we were working on virtual reality, and we had a guest instructor, Mara Catalina Aguilera Cañon. So I would like everybody to please give a huge round of applause, who is actually pursuing a PhD in this field to use AR to help surgeons to train so they don't have to practice on humans. Applause. And boom. Let's have a quick look at a snippet, hopefully this will work, from the class this week. As you see, we learned in Unity how to import 3D objects, how to move them, how to add transformations, how to add UI elements, and how to interact with UI elements in VR. Isn't this fantastic? It really opens up a huge world to all of us. So thank you again, Mara. This is to you. And to all of the ladies who have created these items, because this is all your creation. Well done. These little objects. Okay. A VIP update. We have created the VIP private repo and started on our career accelerator, more and more in depth, using the 5 pillars framework. And I'm very excited to report that we're using GitHub as our communication tool, so that through the VIP session and the career coaching, you also end up with excellent Git profiles, as well as the skill that goes with it. Thank you for all the VIPers who make the rest of the program possible. A volunteer update. I'd like to give bravos, first of all, of course, to the 2 great leaders that I mentioned. Ola, Alexandra Matlashevska, you are the greatest blessing one could ever ask for, and I would be honored if you came and joined me next week. Vanessa, same thing. And specifically for the bravos, I would like to show you, this is the 24 assets private repository that we volunteers are working on. What you will see is that we have 2 merged pull requests. We have a total of 29 active issues, and 1 issue was closed. So I would like to highlight, this is myself, but I would like to highlight here Jessie's contribution and also Virginia's contribution, who created actually all these issues and then closed the first one. So Jessica Sanchez, originally from Mexico, living in Slovakia, came to Hungary. You might have known her. She has contributed 111 lines to our 24 assets repo. It is the first asset of 1 Million Women to Tech that I could consider officially an asset. These were email templates that can be used for guest speakers, inviting them, confirming with them, and thanking them. And she used the full Git workflow to send pull requests using markdown files. So it's a huge round of applause and a huge bravo to Jessie. Thank you. The other big bravo is to Virginia. This is what issues look like in a repo in GitHub. And you will see that we had the rapid action items that come from the 24 assets. I requested that each of them be created as an issue, and Virginia did it like this immediately, and you can see her I don't know if I think I'm covering it up with my camera. So let me just move that away actually, because I would really like to show you. I would really like to show you out here that Virginia Balcero took this. And this is the first closed issue, the first successfully closed issue in 1 Million Women to Tech. I'm so very excited. So thank you. And Virginia, this is for you. Let's give a quick update about roles and responsibilities on the volunteers. Oh, I'm covering again. I guess I shall move myself. 1 second, please. Let's try that. I think that's a little better. Okay, so we had the 7 groups that were in the 24 assets. However, I realized based on working with the previous volunteers that because we work remotely, I'm only able to handle in reality 3 direct reports. And so we have broken up the organization into the sales and marketing team, the finance team, and the operations team. Sales and marketing includes brand and market groups from 24 assets. So is responsible for the brand guidelines for ambassadors, SEO, and online marketing, among others that you can read in the 24 assets book. The finance team is IP and funding groups from the 24 assets, mostly intellectual property, financial budgets, and donor management. As we are aiming to become a real organization, not just a movement, and achieving our mission to deliver education to 1 million women in technology. All of these were quite important. An operations team is the systems and the product group from the 24 assets that includes platforms, the gifts, and the product. That is for the volunteer update. I also would like to announce Project 2000, although we have not made decisions yet, but this week will be our focus to discuss how we can, as a community, find 2,000 gold donors. Basically, this is what we would need in order to continue. Without 2,000 active gold donors, 1 Million Women to Tech cannot continue the DIY and the gold VIP mentors after the SOC. So gold and VIP members will definitely retain access to all the course material, to the code, and we're working through your certification. So that is a given. But the Gold and VIPers requested mentoring also after the SOC, which I think is a very valid and very good point, and we would love to execute on that. The DIYers have also requested to maintain access to the material after the SOC, after Summer of Code. But at the moment, we are understaffed and overworked. And so without these 2,000 gold donors, I think it will not be possible to provide the DIYers with continued access or with mentors for the Gold and VIP. We're going to be having a meeting tomorrow morning, this weekend, with the leadership team, and next Friday morning, during the community update, I will have firm details for you on how we are going to execute this. The Hackathon Challenge, let's get ready for it. Are you ready for the Hackathon Challenge? If you look at it, I just merged it in. Mara Catalina has issued you the week 11 hackathon. It's called AR Hackathon. I wanted to announce it because we received a request that you would like to work on it over the weekend. You will be using Unity, the same tool that we used last week for VR, with Vuforia Target Manager. Oh, sorry, with Vuforia. So the Hackathon Challenge is to create an augmented reality experience with at least 3 screens. And you will see the details below, as well as hints and ideas. You receive also documentation links, and we hope that you will enjoy. That is it from me, and I'm happy to take questions. Wow, lots of celebration. 1 million women do tech. It's a giant classroom now, says Sea Lion. Oh, great. Welcome back from Yom Kippur. Hi, Mara, Sarah. Jessie says, thanks for the opportunity to have a meaningful participation. Love to work with all the volunteers team. Wonderful. Are there any questions in the community that I could answer? So people on Windows can participate next week. Anusha Lihala, yes, exactly. So originally we were planning the AR Studio, the Facebook AR Studio, which was only available for Mac. That's correct. But now we're changing to Unity. So yes, people on Windows can participate easily. Rox is sending coffee, coffee, and donuts. Snacks for all. It's been a great week. Come in. Thank you for your wonderful questions this week. Good. It's my perception that we are now transitioning into a little bit more maturity. I wouldn't call us a mature organization at all, but we are starting to find some structure and creating more and more structure. We just created our first asset, well, Jessie did. I'm looking forward to all of the 27 rapid action item steps coming in and being formalized and contributed. And after the Summer of Code, our make or break really of whether we will achieve the mission, I think by 2020, will probably depend on how well we execute on Project 2000, as well as we need a project name for the sponsors. I haven't, maybe you can suggest some fun project name for the sponsors and employers. Yes, in week 11. Yes, please. Ash, it's in week 11. Absolutely. I don't know if you can see. You will find it under week 11. So the last one here. If there are no other questions, then I will thank all of you. Come in. I would like to thank for your insightful questions, Rox, for sharing about Second Life and demoing, for actively participating every morning. I know this is middle of the night for you. You are the greatest inspiration for us all. Plus, you have the most delightful sense of humor. I'm so grateful. Anusha, you always bring your professionalism and great questions. Aniketike, you're here all the time. Thank you. Sarah Al-Khatib, you're amazing, reliable, there all the time, paying attention, fantastic. Vanessa, you are dynamite. I'm already so grateful. And Mara Catalina, wow, thank you for making all of this possible. Christy Tarantino, who always is bringing us to more and more professional levels. Jessie, Sea Lion also, just every single day coming up with new ideas, checking in the background, making sure everything's running and being a solid rock for all of us. Who else is here? Yannick, I see you regularly. Anusha, Paula Bernal, Ash. I hope I managed to see everybody. Rox says, I appreciate it. We're going to continue with Unity. It takes a bit of time to familiarize with the new software, and I'm getting comfortable just now with Unity. That's fantastic. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, I will finish here. Let's have a wonderful week and weekend. And we are very close to the end of the Summer of Code. We have AR week. Then we are working on the surprise week for you, which I will announce next week. And then we have the React week, and then it's over. Thank you. Bye. Yes, Christy Tarantino, this is nice ending quote. I think this community empowers us all, and this is why we are so great and passionate to help each other. Have a wonderful week. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sea Lion. My joy. It's my honor. This was Ilona Budapesti, Chief Storyteller of 1 Million Women to Tech. Blessings.